name's Steve Atkins, and I'm the Program Director for the Silicon Trust, and you're watching an interview that we made for the Silicon Trust Media Studios. Now, these interviews that we've created at a time of global pandemic and the resulting enforced work-from-home restrictions that many employees and companies find themselves operating under is our way of keeping in touch with our partners, our partner network, and communicating and informing customers, markets, and the industry as a whole. It's desk to desk, but it's also face to face until that time we can finally meet in person again. Now, joining me today is Philip Seebauer from Infineon Technologies, and the topic of this interview today is the case for the eDatapage. But before we begin, here's a little bit of background summary. As globalization becomes prevalent, so too are the number of passport holders and annual border crossings. And due to their safety critical character, official identification documents must be developed according to the highest security standards in order to enable a reliable protection against manipulation and fraud. And safety must be guaranteed over an entire lifetime of at least 10 years. Now, with such a scenario, it's increasingly important to improve protection against passport forgery. A developing trend in this field are polycarbonate data page with an embedded security controller. The combination of IC and polycarbonate data page has resulted in the possibility to make passports even more forgery-proof. Now, having said that, let's speak to Philip Seebauer. Philip, thank you. A lot of people out in the industry assume that the market for ePassports is actually very mature. However, we do understand that there has been a number of new developments. Can you let us know a little bit more about those, please?
So yes, Steve. So there are some new trends for the passport business. So we see that the majority of current passports are e-cover passports. So that means that the chip is in the cover, and most passports have a paper-based holder page. And we see a trend for the holder page that the holder page will move to a polycarbonate data page. That means the holder page will no longer out of paper. The new generation passport will have a data page made of polycarbonate. And we see also that many experts think that a polycarbonate data page with chip would be more secure. And they're also trying to move the chip from the e-cover to the data page, to the so-called eDatapage.
What are the upsides for a polycarbonate eDatapage against manipulation?
Yeah, so the polycarbonate data page is a multi-layer structure. So it means you have different layers of polycarbonate, and you can have security features on different depths of the data page. So that enables more security features, and you can also have, for example, windows in the polycarbonate data page, and this enables more security than the current paper-based holder page.
And what would you say are the possible downsides?
So the possible downsides of a polycarbonate eDatapage is definitely the thickness. So we have a very rich and stiff data page if the data page is of polycarbonate. And if you're looking at current data pages out of paper, they're very flexible, and this is one of the downsides. So the very rigid and stiff haptics of a data page with polycarbonate.
Now, we understand that Infineon's developed a special package solution for highly robust, flexible and thinner government ID documents called Coil-on-Module contactless. Tell us a little bit more about this new solution.
Yes, we developed the Coil-on-Module contactless solution. So it's an extent to our current package portfolio. So we have still the MCC8 and MCS8, that's our standard molded contactless modules. And we developed especially for polycarbonate data page, the Coil-on-Module contactless. It's based on our proven Coil-on-Module technology with inductive coupling. And this was developed due to the benefits of the possibility of ultra thin data page. So we can enable much thinner data page with the Coil-on-Module contactless than with the standard packages.
Finally, Philip, while we've got you here, let me ask one final question. What do you see as the future for the eDatapage?
We see definitely that the eDatapage market will grow in the next years. So, but there will still a market for the conventional e-cover solution where the chip is in the cover. So, but nevertheless, we will see that over the next year, the polycarbonate data page will grow, and the next step will be also the eDatapage.
Okay, Philip, fantastic. Thank you very much for joining us today. Really appreciate it. That was Philip Seebauer from Infineon Technologies. I'm Steve Atkins from the Silicon Trust, and I want to thank you for watching today. Thank you.